Hey, what up, decisive marketers? We talked about quite a few graphic design tools. We've talked about um, AI writing tools. There's a lot of that as well. We have also talked about social media scheduling as well. Have you ever wondered what if you could put them all together in one and have it in one single tool, so you don't have to jump to your graphic design tool, jump to your AI writing tool, then to your social media scheduling, right? So this tool, it helps you to put all that processes into one single app itself, and this tool is called Simplified. Right, so but before we dive into Simplified, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you like to see more digital marketing and e-commerce content. So here we are in Simplified. This is actually the dashboard right here. So Simplified currently has the design features, which is kind of similar to maybe Trello, Canva, some these tools, right? And then we've got AI writing tools. We've covered a lot of those before, and we're going to test it out as well. And they have video templates and a calendar planner, which is all coming soon. So what I'm going to be doing right now is actually jump into my account right here, and you can also have multiple team members joining you and working together, right? And there is actually a collaborative um, feature where people can comment on the design as well. And then, and then this is, you also have a brand kit right here. Okay, so I've already uploaded some of my logos and my color palettes as well. Okay, and you can also connect Shopify. So this is a little bit similar to maybe Okoya, where you can actually have uh, your Shopify products to be imported into Simplified, right? Background remove, and all that kind of stuff, and then you can easily then create a design from it, right? And they also have a Google Sheets connector and Google Drive connector as well, so you can integrate with these apps for now, right? So what we're going to be doing right now is let's test out the design templates. So they have a lot of they have quite a bit of templates right here. Previously I did you know um, did a review on PicMaker, right? And PicMaker does, even though it's really interesting, but unfortunately the templates are limited compared to what Simplified has over here. You can see, a lot of templates that you can browse from, right? As I scroll through them, okay. And but of course this is still not as big, right? Because you can see here, like the Tumblr graphics, there's only 4. The Tumblr banners only have 4. Blog posts only has 1 as well, right? So of course probably these are not as important to work with, alright, because I guess less people use them, right? And then you can pick the different choices that you have right here. Okay, so I'm going to select the Facebook carousel ads, and let's see if there's anything interesting to choose from. So let's pick this glasses one. Okay, right, so this is the design that they have right here. Okay, okay, it looks a little bit different from the, let me see. Okay, so it's supposed to be sitting on top. Okay, let me refresh this. Okay, so it seems to not be layered correctly for some reason, right? So there is a small little bug right here, I guess. Okay, and then these are your assets, so you can put in your logo easily, right? So we can replace the logo right here and put in our own logo easily, right? Okay, something like that. And then they've got other templates that we can choose from as well, right? So this just changes the template. Okay, but it doesn't seem to be loading correctly, or maybe it takes a while. Okay, so the picture at the back doesn't seem to appear. Okay, this one looks perfectly fine. Okay, this one as well. Let me just see what's going on. Okay, so I guess maybe some of the templates may not be loading correctly. And then let's see if there's anything we can do with this is a shape. Okay, let me try and upload a picture of some sorts and see if there's like a you know background remover. Okay, so let's see what we have right here. Okay, animate. Okay, so there is animation as well, so I guess we can turn this into a okay, so I guess we can turn this into maybe a GIF or a video as well. So let me just see if we can remove background. Okay, so there is a background remover feature as well. Let's see how clean it gets. Okay, seems to clean it pretty well. Right, so we got background removal. Let's see what else we've got. Right, okay, layering. Right, that is we can set background colors as well. Okay, opacity we can rotate. What else we got drop shadows that we can add. Okay, maybe it doesn't work on the PNG image. Let's see. Okay, I'm not really sure about this, right? So maybe it doesn't work with PNG images. Okay, next we've got stroke. Okay, so I guess it works on the entire picture and not just this section here, right? Because we can see the stroke. Okay, let me just change the color and then we can see the difference here, right? So this is for your outline. Okay, whereas like if you use Photoshop or something like that, it strokes on the picture itself, not the outside, right? So this okay. Okay, the drop shadow doesn't seem to appear as well. Maybe I can reduce the distance. Okay, still doesn't show up. Right, so not really sure about that. And we can choose filters here. Okay, what's going on? Let me just try doing this. Could be my app blocker is messing up with the app itself. Okay, this is actually turning into a scene instead. So, guess I lost some of the progress here. Let's jump back into the image again, and let's see. Right, so drop shadow. Okay, so it's got to be like a real product itself, I guess. Right, you can see the drop shadow in here now. Right, so if we change the color, you can see that. Right, you can see the drop shadow, and then let's see. So I guess now the filter works. Okay. Okay, so now it works. Okay, and then this is for cropping. Right, so this is for easily cropping the image. Okay, I guess we can do the same for the, so we can actually choose background easily, right? So this kind of works like pic maker, but okay, let me just remove these pictures here, right? So I can just change. So they already got like gradient backgrounds already done for you, so that's very nice. And you can just pick and swap them out very quickly, right? uh, let's look at what else there is. Okay, so I guess this converts the picture, right? So this converts the picture into different as in the converts the canvas into different sizes, right? So it's for resizing, but of course it's not intuitive. Okay, so let's jump back in here again. Okay, so let's take a look what else we've got. Right, so I think that's about it. These are I guess images, icons in here, and I guess we got stock photos and images from Unsplash. Okay, so these are all from Unsplash. Okay, I can't scroll down from here for some reason. Can't scroll down. Okay, so they've got some text type images as well. Let's see how this works. Right, this is a picture text. So if we replace the mask, we can replace it with another picture. Okay, so this is quite useful. But for some reason I can't scroll down. Right, so let's look for, what is this, candle. Okay, I can't scroll down for some reason. How do I scroll down? Okay, so it could be my problem here, right? Okay, so they actually have a Pixel Bay integration, right? They've got Pexels as well, right? All the free stock images that you can find, and they've got Shopify, but you got to connect your Shopify store. That means your product images, right, can be easily put in to Simplified. So that's actually very useful. And then Google Drive as well, so you can upload all your pictures into Google Drive. So what happens like this, right? So uh, the cool thing about Simplify, I would say, is that you can, let's say, have a picture from your Shopify, okay, and you're selling candles, right? You just click and the picture goes in, and let me just grab a photo of a candle. Maybe let's search for. They should really have a all feature probably, so that we can search for multiple ones at one go. So let's try any any nice photos on candles. Right, so let's say I want to sell this. Okay, so this is the product here, right? And from Shopify, right? So this picture is from Shopify. It grabs, and I just go to background removal. Where is that? Remove background, and then I just have the product photo just in here, right? Right. So I just choose a product, okay, and this goes in here, right, easily, and maybe I would put a little bit of shadow, possibly. Okay. So let me put a dark gray. Okay. Okay, so it resets. So that's a little bit annoying. Is that what they should do is when I turn off and turn back on, it should go back to my previous settings so that I can compare the difference. So that's something to take note of Simplified. Okay, so maybe something like this. Let's move it over here, right? So then it looks better, right? So this just okay. Let's switch it back again. Right, it should try and remember my settings, so then it makes it better that way. Okay, so let's say this is my product right here, and then I can now publish this as a social media post, right? Very simple, by using Simplified. Okay, and then I can just okay. So what happens is I can share a preview link. So this is interesting. Let's see what this does. Oops, copy. Okay. So I can share this out with someone, okay, just like this. So this is convenient, I would say. If you have clients and you want to share your design, right? And then the let's look at comment, right? So uh, okay, so I make a comment and then can resolve it. So there is a comment section here where we can actually collaborate with people. So I think this would be great for collaborating with your team members. Okay, and I guess let me just delete these different scenes here. Okay, and we can add music. Right, so we can add music in here. So how do we add that? Okay, so I've added. So you got to click on the name of the music. So once you click that, it goes in here, and we can actually okay. It right now it's a slideshow, right? So it's actually um at the moment, I guess it's not really a video editor tool, but it's more like a image editor with video features. So let's say I add this video in here. If you can see what's going on here. Right, so there's some video going on as well. They don't have video templates at the moment, but you can add video footage, stock videos, and I guess you can export them as a video, right? So wonder how it works. Let's see. Okay, so it's rendering 6 seconds video, right? So hopefully it doesn't take too long. We can put in icons. The icon collection seems quite okay. Okay, so it's almost done rendering. So far it's I would say that it's a little bit buggy. Okay, so it's giving me a MP4 file, right? But let's take a look at the quality of the MP4 file here. Okay, so this is the quality of the MP4 file. So it's 1080 by 1080, which is good, and the audio, however, it's 129 kbps, so that's a little bit low. But otherwise, the video, this is the video, right? So let's play it. So it looks clear. Okay, it looks clear. Okay, except of course the quality of the audio could be better, right? So but I think it's nothing to do with Simplified, but it's more of the audio library that comes from wherever it came from. Okay, so pretty much this is the design features of Simplified. So far it's quite decent, I would say, except that it doesn't remember my settings, and I think some of the templates are a little bit buggy, so I guess they would have to fix them. Okay, let's try some block um, outputs here. So it seems like they have multiple languages, so that's actually very nice. How to use AI for block writing. Okay, let's see what we get here. Right, trying it for Mandarin would be interesting. Okay, let's okay 人工智能 okay I'm just gonna read because it's Mandarin right 人工智能是任何企业手中的强大工具 I'm just reading and I will let you guys know whether the the Mandarin output is actually good right so 在本文中我们将讨论如何使用 AI 来选写博客 okay so this one is quite basic. I don't think this is good at all. It's just saying that AI is one of the best tools for building your business. And in this video, in this blog, I'm going to tell you how to use AI to write blogs. Right, that's all. 听说过人工智能 AI 吗？这是一个多年来让人们着迷的恐惧的概念，但现实是它会继续存在，并将继续以多种方式来改变我们的世界。人工智能已经每天成为头条新闻，呃，似乎自动驾驶汽车 Okay, this doesn't make sense at all. Okay, so I would say that so far the output in Mandarin is not very good because it is talking about AI, but okay, it's talking about AI, but it's going into automated self-driving cars, and it's talking about Siri, Alexa, Google Home, and that kind of stuff, right? But and then it goes into a you can actually use it to write blogs. So that's what it's trying to say. So let's try Malay, right? So I'm just trying the languages that I know. I guess the ones that I know is only Malay and Mandarin right here. Okay, so para masa lalu, okay. Uh, hari ini, okay. Okay, so I feel like they are using very uh, I can see here like the words that they, as in the way that they say stuff is using the more formal Malay writing. Okay, the Malay language is more of the formal language, right? So that's something to take note of. Okay, and okay, let's go back to English and see. Hopefully, the English would be something that I would like. Okay, as you can see, using AI for blog writing is beneficial in many ways for both the writer and the reader. It allows businesses to get their message out easily while saving them time. It also gives readers relevant information that they are likely to be interested in. With the advent of new technology, it's important to keep up with what's available so that you can take advantage of all its benefit. Okay, I think this is good. Okay, I think this as an intro is good. Okay, so I would say that the English version is probably better. I'm not sure how the different languages work, right? But it could be like the AI generates it and then it's being translated or something like that. Okay, so let's try the AIDA framework. Okay, so okay, so let's put in simplified. We are a design we are a design and collaborative platform. Just give me a second to mute some of these notifications. Right. We are a design and collaborative platform for marketing team. Okay, so let's generate. Right. Where's the output? Okay, something is wrong. Let me refresh this again. Okay, let's go back. Okay. Okay, so AIDA framework, simplified. We are design and collaborative platform for marketing teams. So you can actually expand the view here. Let's see how the output is for the AIDA framework. Okay, so it's loading this time, right? So as you can see here, it spits out a lot of content in the interest and desire section that the action is not coming out from the AIDA framework. Okay, something to take note of. So are you a marketer looking for a better way to work with your team? Simplified is a collaborative platform for marketing teams. It's easy and affordable so you can focus on what matters most. Running a business, you get access to powerful tools like email campaigns, landing page, social media integrations and more, and we make it easy with helpful templates and drag and drop design features. So I think that the interest is good. Of course, I don't expect the AI to actually understand what simplified is, even though it's actually a suggested input, right? So with simplified help, you can create beautiful emails without coding and expensive designers. We have everything from templates to send out. I think that this line is good, right? The interest is actually good. Are you looking for okay more productive? Okay, I think it's actually pretty decent, but it is spitting out more content than it's supposed to be. Right. So this I think this will be the output. So are you a marketer looking for a better way to work with your team? Simplified is a collaborative platform for marketing teams. It's easy and affordable so you can focus on what matters most. Running your business. I thought we already used that. Okay. Okay, so I think that it seems to be a little bit repetitive in terms of the ideas, and you can see that the attention, right, is mostly giving questions at the start. So I think that the output is okay, but it might be a little bit narrow in terms of the scope of ideas that you get from the AIDA framework, right? So let's try something else. Okay. Let's try this one, right? Scott. Let's try putting. Let's try. Um. Okay. Okay. Let's try this. See what we get. Okay, this video is a bit long, but we want to kind of test out some of this, right? So, are you looking for a quick solution to generate more sales and leads? Do you run an e-commerce business? Our quiz is the most complete quiz solution to convert more visitors into customers. With our powerful features, you can create unlimited quizzes, which okay, each one with different questions, answer options, and all. right? Okay, so you can see like one of the problems I guess that they need to tweak is that the interest and desire is more it's too long that the interest the action doesn't appears. Okay, and this one gives interest again twice. So yeah, so I guess they need to probably fix this up, right? We're gonna try product description, right? Because a lot of times you're gonna be using simplified because you're designing stuff for your e-commerce, and then you want to probably generate a product description as well, so they can insert it as a post caption. Okay, so here we go, right? So Simplify is a digital design and collaboration platform for modern marketing teams. With our web-based software, marketing leaders are able to save time and deliver on-brand content across all the channels without having to manually edit after uploading the asset. Simplified does it all for you. This way minimalizes hassles while giving marketers back hours of time they would have otherwise spent posting or editing media in various tools across the agencies. Okay, this is exactly the same output. Something to take note of. It's giving two exact same output. Okay. Okay, this gives the same output again. Only this is new, right? So our platform enables marketers to create and curate content at scale across all the channels without having to manually edit after uploading assets. Okay. I think that the product descriptions seem I think that the AI is actually good, but it needs tweaking to make sure that it's not repetitive and it's not giving out too much output that it doesn't give you everything within that output itself, right? Because they don't have a do they don't have a long form writer here, right? So you can't extend the output. So that's an issue. Okay. So let's see video. Okay. Oh, there's a hashtag generator. So let's look at this, right? Uh, social media design. Okay, let's try that. So one thing good is it generates the hashtag for your business. Okay, so social. Okay, can I'm not sure if you can see like the okay. So we can actually look at the post here. So uh, can we find the hashtag design for life? Okay, so I think it's not bad, and because there's a lot of people using this hashtag. Okay, so design for business. Okay, this is about 9,000. It's less popular. Okay, business social media. Okay, at least it's giving out is at least it's giving out some outputs that the hashtags are a lot more at least there are a lot of posts in there, right? Let's take a look at some of the you know so there's quite a lot of likes over here as well. So I think it's the hashtag generator seems to be quite okay. Okay, so I think that would be all, right? Review responder photo captions. Let's try photo captions. Social media design. Okay, because we are going to create design and then we got to put a caption there, right? Powerful tools are essential if we want to be strong. Okay, this one doesn't make sense. This one doesn't make sense as well. This one is kind of off here. So designing the perfect social media layout. This is how I imagine social media sites are designed. I think this social media design is really great. It's not the best outputs, I would say. Okay, then this one will be great. Good, right? What is the secret to social media design? It make it easy for people to share. Okay, I think this will be much better. Um, there is more. They do. I think that one thing good about this, right? The photo caption is that I just need to put in a single word. So let's say I were to put day at work, right? And I can generate something really. So you know, it's it might not be relevant because you only put in like a phrase, right? But I think overall, it helps you to save a bit of time. You got to generate multiple times to get something that you like, but uh, you know, I think it's okay. I think it helps in some ways. Uh, Not the best AI, I would say, but because I don't think that they charge you any credits at all. So I think that you can generate more just to get what you want from it. Okay, so I think that's all about for Simplified. What I think about Simplified is that it kind of does what Okoya does. I have covered Okoya in one of my previous videos. You guys can check it out. Uh, but Simplified feels like a more uh, developed solution, even though that they are buggy right now. It does feel like they are more mature solution, much more developed. Whereas Okoya will be, I feel like everything is very surface and but however the Okoya workflow is much better because for Simplified it is just multiple tools being in there. That's all. Whereas Okoya takes you through a journey, right? You pick a product photo, you connect with your Shopify or WooCommerce. You pick the photo, you put it into their graphic designer. You generate captions, generate hashtags, and then you can schedule and publish it, right? So there is a workflow in there, but it's more for like social media publishing. Whereas Simplified just has these different features, and you can use them um, modularly, right? That means you can use it just the AI features, or just the design features, or just the scheduling features, and not being forced into a workflow, I would say. So I think in this sense I would say that Simplified seems to have I would rate Simplified much higher than Okoya, but I think overall I would say I prefer Simplified against Okoya. uh, I think the AI it seems to give you know good outputs, I would say, but it needs some tweaking. It needs to be more on point, right? More relevant, and also tweak the output length as well, so that it fits nicely into the AIDA framework. Design wise, a little bit buggy, but um, seems to does the job. Template as a very brand new tool around. Template library wise, uh, it has a decent size of templates, but of course it could be better, right? I think that's all I have to share about Simplified. If you enjoyed this video, do give me a thumbs up. If you know anyone who wants a AI writing tool graphic design, video design, and social media scheduling with e-commerce integration, uh, do share this video with them, like all in one tool, right? Do share this video with them. And lastly, um, let me know what you think about Simplified in the comments, and I'll see you in my next video.